Fat Dag is a Weight Watchers leader in Indianapolis, Indiana. However, the views and opinions expressed during this podcast are his own. They do not represent the views of Weight Watchers. And now, here's your host and wingman, Fat Dag.
I am your host, Fat Dag. You're listening to Wise Advice. My weight loss journey failed when I focused on how. It wasn't until I switched my focus to why that I truly transformed myself. Join the show on the web at fatdag.com and follow along on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all at Wise Advice. Send in your comments, your questions, your celebrations. I'll include them as part of the show. But before we dive in, remember, when you're out of points, stop eating points. Hey, I'm honored to be your wingman as we walk through this journey together because I believe in you. Well, hello there. Welcome to episode 238 of Wise Advice. Thank you all again for being here. Got a very special, if you're listening to this on the podcast, New Year's Eve, we're going to have a New Year's Eve show. I'll spend some time getting that out on social media all day tomorrow. But 11:30 p.m. Eastern, we will do a Wise Advice podcast extravaganza type show. I don't even know what I'm making it up, but it'll be kind of fun. We'll all kind of hang out on New Year's Eve, celebrate. But I want you to come to the live show and hang out with us, and I want you to bring one of your goals. I want to know what is your plan for 2019? It doesn't have to be health and wellness related. Certainly, I want you to have one of those as well. But tomorrow, I want you to bring in something that you're working on, that you think's going to take a year, that you want to work on, that you want to accomplish in 2019. I want to share all those tomorrow in our community. So certainly bring that to the live show tomorrow night. The live show will be on Facebook and then on YouTube as well. You can catch that. Otherwise, we will see you. You can catch the replay. Still would kind of work, but go ahead and bring that to the live show. If you're listening to the replay, we're on Spotify, we're on Stitcher, we're on iHeartRadio. But the best way always is the Wise Advice app. Go to your app store, look for that, and get it done. So, first email for this show comes in out of Elkhart, Iowa. Kevin writes in. He says, I just wanted to say thanks. I appreciate your podcast. The most recent episode, number 235, really took me back to ground. I've been with WW a year today, and your podcast has been as beneficial as any resource that I've had available. I certainly am not angling for recognition here. That's not me. I just wanted to say thank you. You've helped me a lot. It took a couple of months, but when the idea of this being a lifestyle change, not a diet, it all came together, and it has been so simple. Shields high, starting weight at the doctor's appointment on 11/21/2019, 321 pounds, started WW at 309, current weight 319. Kevin, great work there. That's 98 pounds by my math, and you're killing it. So a little over a year into here. Congratulations on that. That's awesome. One of the things I think we forget about on this journey is truly how long this is going to take. And what I mean by that is we come into this thing and we want to get it done so quickly and just be done. But then what happens is we just kind of have to figure the rest out. And so what I want you to figure out is what you figured out at the end is that this is a true lifestyle change, not a diet. It all came together for you finally, and you understand that you have to live your life differently. You got to find things that you used to do, and you have to make some modifications to those. You have to change some things. You have to add some new things, and that is what we call getting a new lifestyle. So congratulations on being this for 1 year. Very, very cool. Very proud of that effort. I think a lot of times, people, when they start this process, they don't realize that the time that you're committed to something is valuable. So you understand that. 1 year anniversary. Congrats on that. Amazing work. Truly, 321 down to 219 and counting. So you're a huge inspiration. You're getting it done. And I just wanted to say thanks back to you for being a part of the Wise Wingman group, for being a part of our community, and just simply being out here truly, as an ambassador, letting the world know that this is possible. You absolutely can do anything you want to do if you set your mind to it. You've proven that, and thank you for that. So thank you again. Next email, we're going to come in. Jeff writes in, says, "Hey, Fat Dag, I really enjoyed the live show. Thanks for your service and for all the help and motivation you give to our group. You said you wanted stories about complacency as the year comes to an end. Well, I'm not sure if I'm being complacent or if I'm just tired from the struggle. I started my journey back April 22nd, 2003 at 373 pounds. In that first year and a half, I lost 113 pounds. I maintained near that weight for a year or so. My weight began to creep up after that due to some health concerns. I eventually gained all of my weight back, plus 4.5 pounds. That was September 20th, 2016. Along with the weight came diabetes and other issues. I should mention that I've been on WW this whole time. After 15 years of WW, some of it my version of the plan, along with having to watch and plan for food for my diabetes, I guess I'm just really tired of having to work so hard when it comes to food and my weight. I had not tracked in probably about a year or more until just recently, but I still can't really find the motivation to do this again. My workshop friends think that I'm this great WW person because I'm always there trying to help motivate others. That's kind of the ironic thing because since I can't really motivate myself. The good news is that since my highest weight on September 22nd, I've taken off 40 pounds. I guess I do get these little sparks of motivation, but I can't seem to get the fire going. I'd appreciate any advice you could offer. Thanks again for all that you do, Jeff. Jeff, you come in this scenario with a huge advantage in a sense. And so what I mean by that is you understand now you understand both sides of this thing. You were at 373, you lost 113 pounds. So you clearly know that you're capable of doing this. That's number one. And when you understand that you actually physically are capable of doing something, it changes everything. So now you understand too what happens if you're not mindful after the fact. You know you can do it, but now you understand that it takes more than just doing it. It takes maintaining it. And it takes you going, okay, wait a minute. I understand that I can do this. I understand what happens if I don't do this. I don't understand what happens if I deviate. And so you have that kind of framework to work on. I've said this many, many, many times. You actually can't start over on this journey. I see a lot of posts all the time. People say, well, I'm starting over today. That's not possible. Because what happens is no matter where you are in this journey, no matter, at one, you can only start this once, right? You start once and then you make some effort, and then you learn something during that effort. Whether you become successful or make it to goal or not is irrelevant. But you are learning every step of the way. And then when it comes time for what we would say we're starting over, well, you have prior knowledge that you're starting over with. So you're actually starting with a very much of a head start. Now here you are 40 pounds down into your current journey. Very, very successful. 40 pounds is an amazing accomplishment. You absolutely need to be very, very proud of that. But what I want you to do, I want you to give yourself a second to just think about the words that you've chosen. In your email, you said, I'm just tired from the struggle. And you say, you're tired of working so hard when it comes to your weight and food. I'm not a big believer of the word struggle in this sense, right? And so to me, a struggle is you're working your tail off and you just don't have the strength to do it, right? That's not you. You clearly have the strength to do this because you've done it before. So you're not struggling in that sense. What you're doing is you're giving yourself this excuse in your head. When you say you're struggling, it allows you to kind of make an excuse or justify the behavior that doesn't align with the new life you want to have. And so what I want you to do is, and I want everyone we're going to end the complacency series on this email, but we're going to get to the point where we have to really understand the words we choose matter. And so when you constantly say, I'm tired, I'm struggling, I'm not doing well, your body is listening to that. And that's not what I want it to hear. What I want your body to hear is, I'm back, I'm doing this, I'm killing it, I'm rocking it, I'm 40 pounds down, and I'm doing this finally for me. Some days you're going to be really good at it. Some days you're going to learn some other things that you can apply down the road to the future. But you can't, as you go through this process, I love where you said, you've been on WW 15 years, some of it, my version of their plan. It's totally okay to have your own version. However, if you're going to have your own version of the plan, you can't use their versions of success. So you have to define what success is for you. You have to determine what goal is for you. You have to determine what it is you're after. And if you can get that out of your version of the plan, do that. But you can't use your plan to get results from someone else's plan. It doesn't work like that. So you can follow their plan to the letter and get the results that are promised there, or you can modify the plan and get the results that you're looking for that may or may not be different. But the thing is when you say you're working your own version of the plan, you're really kind of doing your own thing. And when you do your own thing, you're kind of getting your own results. And that's what I want you to understand is that you have to make that shift. I still think you're a great WW person. You go to your meeting every week. You're there. You're motivating others. That's inspiring. I like seeing that in the rooms when I'm there because what that tells me is whether you've got it figured out or not is kind of irrelevant. The piece you have figured out, which is the most important, is you figured out where you need to be, what you're trying to accomplish. You figured out what tools you need to do that, and that is where you're going to the room to get it. So congratulations on being there. And then, of course, big pat on the back for working to motivate others because so many people need that. We all need someone else looking after us and kind of giving us some tips and tricks that they've learned along the way to get it done. So, Jeff, thanks for all you do. Congrats again on your 40-pound loss. I'm very proud of you. I think that's an amazing accomplishment. I think you didn't do that by accident. I think you found a little spark of motivation. And so what you need to do now is take those sparks of motivation and tie them together. When you get a little bit of motivation, figure out what it is that made that happen. What's the goal of your program? You know you've been there before, but what was missing when you got there last time? Think about that for a second is you got down 113 pounds and there had to be something that was just not right balance-wise that enabled you to kind of say, okay, let me try something new. And that new thing, certainly got you back to here. So anyway, keep up the amazing work. Being in the room, being focused, being tied in. That's what's going on. Prove to yourself that you can do this. You know you can do it. I know you can do it. Now it's time to just prove to the world that you absolutely can do it. So keep up the good work, Jeff. Very, very, very proud of you. Kelly writes in, says, "Hi, Mike. As I write this, I know your family is facing some tough challenges. I just know that you all are loved, and I'm so glad that you're taking the time you need for your family. I hope, however, things turn out that 2019 brings more peace and joy into your lives than that you can handle. I lay in my bed on the evening of December 26. I am so angry with myself because this is yet another year that I lied to myself and to my family. I had lost about 17 pounds this year, and I gained it back. How long do I continue to disappoint myself? I'm 53. I'm at least 75 pounds overweight. I'm tired of being fat. I'm tired of not being my best self. I'm tired. I'm just tired of starting again and failing again. I'm smart. I'm a mom, a wife, a daughter, sister, teacher, and a friend. I received lovely Christmas gifts this year, but the thing I want more than anything can't be bought. They don't come gift wrapped or with a bow. I want my self-esteem back. I want my health back. I want beauty back. I want energy back. I want those things, but I don't do what it takes consistently to earn them back. I won't quit, Mike. I won't. Please know that. I'm just working to continue to find my way. All my best to you and to your family, Kelly. Kelly, I understand all of that. So let's break it down piece by piece. We're going to go all the way back to the beginning of your email. 2018 is an amazing year for us. You're absolutely right. Our family right now is going through some trouble that we as we live on this planet, we're all going to face at some point. So thank you for the kind words on there. We're doing great despite all of the challenges, but that doesn't dampen 2018 for me. 2018 is still an amazing year. 2019 will be just as amazing. So I choose to focus on all that went well in 2018. And so 2018 is a celebration. I'm not excited to get rid of 2018 because it was an amazing year. I am looking forward to 2019 because if 2018 was that good, boy, 2019 better hang on because it's going to be, good as well. So that's number one there. Number two, you say you're so angry with yourself because you had another year that you feel like you lied to yourself and to your family. Again, like we said in the previous email, your words matter. I don't want you to be angry with yourself when it comes to this because you didn't do anything wrong. I want you to hear that. You did not do anything wrong. You didn't lie to yourself. When you said you wanted to get this done, you meant it. I believe you meant it. Now, it doesn't matter whether you did or didn't. You started with a promise to yourself and you tried it. That's the celebration. You lost 17 pounds. Congratulations on that. So big deal. You gained it back because now you know, again, you have something to now take into your new journey, some tools, some lessons learned, and just roll with, okay, I need to do something slightly different. The last time I did this, it didn't work out so good because of this, and this, whatever that happens to be. But I want you to ditch the anger. Really, I do. I want you to ditch the disappointment. I want you to ditch the fact that you're tired of being fat. Ditch the tired of not being your best self. Ditch the terms, I'm tired. Ditch the terms, I'm tired of failing again. You followed up your next paragraph quite well, and you say, I am smart. I'm a mom, wife, daughter, sister, teacher, friend. I receive lovely gifts. You're very well loved. So if you would have spent more time on that paragraph right here, I think you would have shifted your mindset in such a way where you would have figured out, okay, I'm worth it. The gifts you're asking for, self-esteem, your health, your beauty, energy, the only person that can give you those gifts is you. Right? They don't come gift wrapped, you're absolutely right, but no one else can give them to you. No one can take them away from you. So what happens is, if you want them, you have to go get them and keep them. And keep them is what I mean. So what I'm saying is you can't, you don't give them away, they're not taken from you, you give them away. So when you get your self-esteem back, the only way to lose it is to give it away. No one can take it from you. Kind of over-explaining in a sense, but I'm trying to let you know that this is all you. 100% you. I believe that you can do this. I truly do. You can't lose 17 pounds on accident. You just can't. So you did that. So you now have proven to yourself you can do this. That's the number one tool. Knowing that you can do it is powerful. I feel bad for people who start on very first time, never attempted this before, because they are missing the piece of, can I actually do this? It doesn't take them long to figure out that they can, but they have to start on a blind test of, I hope this works. You're not starting there. You're starting from a place where you say, I know this works because it worked before and I did it before. That's where you're starting. So congratulations on an amazing job of recognizing that. And I really do. I want you to ditch the negativity. I want you to ditch all the things that you wrote about that didn't go well. And I want you to go into 2019 going, 2019 is going to be my year. You're going to get your self-esteem back. You're going to get your health back. You're going to get your beauty back. And I would argue you probably never lost it. You're going to get your energy back. You're going to get all those things that there. And what you have to do is get deliberate with your actions. Set a plan, set a timeline to figure out the how part of this journey that ties into why you're doing it, and go get it done. Kelly, all my best to you as well. Thank you so much for being a part of the group, for writing in, and I can't wait to hear what 2019 is going to look like for you as well. We're going to celebrate together that, I absolutely promise you. So, folks, what is it that you're celebrating? Let's share it on the air. Go to fatdag.com and click on the Wise Advice Podcast link to send in your celebrations, your comments, your questions. I'll work them in as part of the show. I want you to email in your celebrations because I want you to be proud of what you're doing. When you're proud of what you're doing, everything changes. It all changes when you're absolutely proud. When you just look at yourself and say, I did that, that's an amazing, amazing time. And so keep up the amazing work. And folks, that's going to do it for this time. Remember that losing weight and getting healthy has nothing to do with luck. You have to remain disciplined and focused. Set your sights on your goal and go after it. I wish you good focus. Thank you for listening to the Wise Advice Podcast. Did you know for as little as $1 a month, you can take the next step as a wingman and support the show? Visit fatdag.com, click on Become a Patron today.